we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Houston Texans and the Detroit Lions. Thank you all so much for finding time in your Thanksgiving holiday to join us. Brock Heward and Kate Scott here with you. And Brock, it's an annual tradition. We have a game in Detroit and a game in Dallas every year on this day. It's part of the old John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First and 10.
Rolling from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down. Let's go. First and 10 at the 47.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down beyond
Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Setting up to throw. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just...
The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking in the air here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. They'll make him bid for it on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far.
Okay, ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And again, he's taking it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He takes off with it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Will Anderson on the tackle.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Back at his 48-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. It's everything he has under this one. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. There he goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here we go.
Pass play now. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the option here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions, looking at 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Decent game here, but short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it, and they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys.
The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. An 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh yeah, and throwing these dual threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard line.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. It's the same thing with the drop. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. A really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, and the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. The complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
Detroit touchdown! The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Now looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
4th down.
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Ready.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Look at this, another option play to the left. It's inside the 10, and they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating.
The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Got it. Ready? Set. Set, go.
They'll start this series with an option left. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go with another option play to the left. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
He keeps this one himself. It's inside the 10. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep running away with this. Well, I don't think our audience heard it, Brock. I hope they did. But as soon as he broke forward with that football, you were saying, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. You saw the path that he was taking to that end zone.
Well, the only reason I and everybody here got to see it happen is because of what their coaches saw. That this defense wasn't giving him the respect he deserved as a runner and leaving space for him.
Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Set it.
Short side option here. He's running left. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
Back at the 27.
Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Here's a throw. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism.
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Option design here. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. Working now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
At the 46-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. New set of downs for them from the 46.
Set.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Let's go now. Ready?
And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact. Results in a 4th down.
In Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, hey, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL. But you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.